Hey everybody, Backpack Hack here coming at you with another trail tip, and I'm going to feature another item in my everyday carry kit, and that is this one right here. This is a telescoping magnetic pickup tool. And you've probably seen these in a lot of hardware stores. If you drop a part or tool in an area that you can't physically get your hands into, they make these little telescoping tools to reach in there and be able to pick them up as long as they will accept a magnet or their ferrous. The problem I had was I didn't want one so big that it was like this. I wanted a very, very lightweight, compact one because I wanted one small enough that would fit inside my everyday carry kit, and I was limited to 3 3/4 inches long in order for it to fit. As hard as I tried to find something that would fit like that, nobody makes one that small. So I did what anybody else would do, is I made my own. You probably already guessed what it's made of. That's right, replacement antennas. This is a kit of 5 that I purchased from Amazon. I think they were like $9 plus shipping, a couple dollars shipping. They are 3.1 to 12 inches long. So I ordered those, and once they got in, I took a micrometer and I measured the diameter of the thinnest portion of the antenna. With that information, I found a supplier for these tube magnets. These are just basically cylinders with holes drilled in them, or machined into them, or manufactured somehow. They get a hole in it. And what I did was, once I got the two parts together, I took a pair of wire cutters, and right below this static tip, I cut it off. I took a pair of needle nose and put it back into round, because this is hollow, and once you cut it, it's going to deform and flatten out. I had to reform it and sand it down or file it down so this part of the antenna would fit into that hole. Once that was done, all I had to do was make sure that they didn't come separated, so I simply used a 2-part epoxy to hold the magnet to the antenna. And with that, I ended up with my own DIY retractable magnetic pickup tool. Now this one, as it stands, will collapse down to 3 3/8, so I'm less than the 3.5 inches maximum length for my kit, and it will extend out to 12 3/4. Now that isn't a whole lot, so I thought, what could I do to make this extend even farther? Well, if you look in the bottom of one of these, you'll notice it has a brass insert. I don't know if it's going to show up in the video, but they're threaded. So I was able to take my tap and die set and find out what that thread pitch is. And it turned out to be M2.5 and 6 millimeters long. And what that allowed me to do is take one of these screws and screw one into the bottom of the antenna. This way, if nothing else, I'd be able to take a piece of cordage, twine, a very small wire, sewing thread, if nothing else. Wrap it around there, tie a knot in it, tighten that down, and this way, if I needed to, I could suspend it by whatever I've added onto it and extend the length. Also, my plan is to eventually take one of these screws and cut the head off of it, so all I have is the threaded portion. Then take that threaded portion, run it into there, and epoxy it into a second antenna. So if I needed to, what I'd be able to do is take this screw out, screw another antenna into it, and this way I could extend it both directions and end up getting over 2 foot of extended length. But that's down the road, something I'm going to have to do later on. Now, the link to where you buy the screws, the antenna, and the magnets are going to be in the description below. It doesn't take a whole lot of mechanical knowledge to build one of these, so hopefully I've given you an idea of how to build an everyday carry telescoping magnetic pickup tool. So this is Backpack Hack coming at you with this trail tip. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment my videos. Be safe out there, and I'll see you out on the trail.